Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Pastor Shay, aka Chaplain G, coming back at y'all with another word of encouragement for today. So, I wanted to bring y'all this word of encouragement as I was reading through this morning. It kind of hit me like, man, there's somebody out there that needs to hear this passage today. For those of you who may be familiar with the Bible, I'm going to be talking about the parable of the lost sheep. And man, of all the passages that I can think of that go through like the love of God and the extent that he's willing to go to display his love toward his people, this is one of the passages that comes to mind, the parable of the lost sheep. So there's might be somebody out there that's listening to this. It's like, man, I don't think anybody cares about me. I don't think anybody loves me. I wouldn't be surprised if nobody even cared if I wasn't even around anymore. And I would say to you this morning, man, number one, there's more people out there to care about you than you're realizing. Number two, the ultimate person that loves and cares about you is God himself. And so I wanted to read y'all this passage. It's a pretty short passage, but I want to read it to you anyway, man. And I just want you to see like the love of God and how it's on full display right here. So this is Luke chapter 15, verses 3 through 7. Y'all check this out. Actually, I'm going to start at verse 1. My bad. 1 through 7. Says, now the tax collectors and the sinners were drawing near to him. So you got the folks that are like embezzlers and the folks that's just living that life. You know what I'm saying? So they're drawing near to him. And the Pharisees and the scribes, the religious folk, they grumbled, saying, this man receives sinners and eats with them. So in this culture, eating with someone like that was akin to like you gave approval of them, like you were you counted yourself as partners with them. So that's like sitting at someone's dinner table, lounging with them, being in fellowship with them was like you being in community with them. So they're kind of like accusing Jesus of living this type of life too. Says, so he told them this parable. What man of you, having 100 sheep, if he has lost one of them, does not leave the 99 in open country and go after the one that is lost until he finds it? And when he has found it, he lays it on his shoulders, rejoicing. And when he comes home, he calls together his friends and his neighbors, saying to them, rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep that was lost. Just so, I tell you, there will be more rejoicing in heaven over the one sinner who repents than over the 99 righteous persons who need no repentance. So, just right off the bat, like just in context, this was a slap in the face of the religious folks that were there. They're like, wait a minute, we're doing all this stuff right. We're following the law. We're in the temple. We're doing this. We're doing that. We're doing that. And Jesus is like, yeah. There's going to be more rejoicing in heaven over the one sinner that comes home than over all of you that are up here playing righteous, but inside are like you're dirty on the inside. Like Jesus was dropping bars right here, and it shows because the Bible talks about how Jesus is like. If we want to know what God is like, we just have to look at the words and the life of Jesus, and it shows exactly what God is like, what his mind frame is, what his thought process is. Right? God has like. He has so ordained it to where it says there is rejoicing in heaven over one. It's great that the 99 are there, but there's more rejoicing over the one that's come home. I don't know where you are in your relationship with God, but here's what I want to encourage you, man. If you've been away for a long time, if you've never known who God is, but you got like some kind of stirring that you feel like you should try to figure it out, this parable says like there's going to be rejoicing in heaven when you finally do come home. All of heaven is cheering for you. They're rooting for you. That, like, angelic beings, in all of their glory, not nearly as glorious as God himself, right? But like, we would look at angelic being, we're like, whoa. In all of that glory, all that splendor, right? They are cheering for you. That would be like a pro NFL player coming to your Pop Warner game and being your biggest cheerleader. God himself is rejoicing over the fact that you are on your way home. Yo, keep asking questions. Keep digging in. God is rooting for you. He's cheering for you. Don't allow your present circumstances to drive you to make permanent decisions. God is rooting for you. He's waiting for you. He's cheering you on. He's guiding your way. Yo, keep going. Keep pointing your attention and your focus and your love toward God, man. He's waiting for you. He's celebrating you, and he can't wait for you to come home. So that's my word of encouragement for you for today. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, man. Y'all know how we do around here. All that stuff's free to y'all, but it means a lot because we're trying to get this thing cracking. But I love y'all. I hope y'all doing well. Please hit me up in the email. It's going to be down in the description box. I'd love to pray for you. And yo, until next time, grace and peace.